Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Rich Latta here, back with another video. We are going to be talking about Sabrina Ionescu on College Game Day today, and she named Caitlin Clark as the person that she would like to partner up with if she were to face Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in another All-Star Game 3-point shootout over the NBA All-Star Game weekend. I got the video here pulled up, so let's take a look at it real quick, and we are going to talk about that.
Sabrina, you did the three-point contest against Steph Curry last year. Now, I hear that they want to go back and go 2-on-2, Steph and Klay. Who would your partner be if you get to do this?
It's
shot?
not Tyvus.
I'm just saying, I'm
not
available.
Tyvus.
I'm just telling you,
You're available?
I'm available.
You don't want that.
I'm just telling you, listen, I taught Steph what he does.
What are you talking about?
Jesus.
I mean, if I would have to choose, I'm taking Caitlin Clark on my team.
Oh, there we go.
Sabrina.
Man, I hope that comes to fruition. It would be very interesting for a number of reasons. One, the Steph versus Sabrina three-point shootout last year was a whole lot of fun and perhaps the highlight of the entire weekend. We know it wasn't the game where they didn't play an ounce of defense or even try for that matter. And Sabrina and Caitlin would be a great way to showcase the WNBA and the popularity of it and how much has grown in the past year, taking on the Splash Brothers, who are legends in their own right. And I think the cool thing would be, since Klay and Steph are kind of coming towards the end of their careers, basically this becomes Sabrina and Caitlin's event yearly, and then they got to bring up dudes essentially to come face them. So it is interesting from another standpoint. Both Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark caught a lot of flack for skipping over the three-point shootout over WNBA All-Star Weekend this year. A lot of bad faith people were saying if Caitlin Clark really wants to help the league, then she'll, why isn't she in the three-point shootout and all this other stuff while she played that hellacious first, schedule and all that. And I think something like this is something that's kind of always on the horizon, has been talked about, whether we know it or not. And it's only smart to save her for the bigger event first rather than run her out here and possibly, she has a bad showing or anything like that. Bring her to the All-Star Weekend first with, the 2-on-2. This event's already a success. Bring Caitlin, bring Sabrina, have them go against Steph and Klay. You're going to have Steph and Klay on different teams now. And with Sabrina putting it out there, it's a great showcase for Nike on the low. I think you'll probably see a lot of people that are upset, oh, why wasn't such and such selected? But we know how it is. We know who the stars are. And since Sabrina did so well last year, she did not win, but she definitely put the pressure on Steph. I think it's only right that she comes back and does it again. And I think this is something definitely that would be interesting if Caitlin Clark joined in it because, all the growing the game talk over the All-Star Weekend kind of rubbed me wrong because, for a while they weren't trying to let Caitlin in, and then they were basically trying to flip it back on her like, well, if she cares about growing the game. And it's like, those are fan sentiments. Like, it would be easy to throw Caitlin as the problem, as the fixer for every problem. No one cares about the U.S. Olympic team? Cool, put Caitlin Clark on it. They didn't do that. They did, vote her in the All-Star game, and she was an All-Star starter, or excuse me, we voted her in the All-Star game. And eventually, the team cleaned up, and they got to the playoffs and everything like that. But she has not been promoted, super well by the league. This would be an opportunity to kind of fix that and rectify that. We see the admins on Twitter sending out all the foolish stuff. But, yeah, man, sign me up. Sabrina and Caitlin versus Steph and Klay, and I'm taking the ladies. Why not? Let's go. I'd love to see it. So if you would like to see this matchup, let me know. Who do you think will win, the Splash Sisters or the Splash Brothers? So anyway, my name is Rich. I'm up out of here. Peace.